and then Instagram goes last. So we're actually live right now on YouTube.
Oi, oi. Oh, YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good. Streaming, go
Yeah.
live here. Get that off. Let's go. We're live here.
We're live.
We're
Hey,
live.
sorry,
Yeah,
guys.
yeah. We're on. We're
I
on.
wasn't really sure what was happening.
What is going
We're getting better. We're getting better at this.
on?
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Hardcore Weekly Week 8.
We are on week 8.
2 months of Hardcore Weekly.
2 months of live streaming challenges.
Woo!
We got a lot to go through today. There's a lot happening in the world of Harry's. What's happening in your world, Henry?
In my world, not much, really, to be honest. Not compared to what's going on in the Harry's world, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, we got a bit. We're going to go through, obviously, the last one standing challenge. I feel like we've been literally talking about the last one standing challenge every single week.
Every single day
since we started
January.
this live stream. Like, I'm actually at a point where I'm like, I'm almost ready to talk about something else.
We
but-
need something else going on.
Yeah, we got the last one standing challenge to go through. We got the last day of the Smoko 60. The Thinning the Herd challenge goes live on the 30th of March, which is pretty insane. We're going to be talking all things Thinning the Herd. And then gearing up for some changes on the app that's going to be happening in the next couple of weeks. So, yeah. But we might kick it off with the last one standing challenge. So just for anyone who doesn't know what is happening, we are on day 83 of the last one standing challenge, which means that these guys, these two people that are left, we've got Merlin and Tim. They've been running 1 extra kilometer every single day since Jan 1.
And they've had to add a kilometer each day as well. So it's just slowly like their Strava graphs are just like crazy. They're
Yeah.
just completely just, I don't even know how to explain it. It's like a vertical line, their Strava graphs at this point.
It's pretty impressive. It's pretty
insane.
impressive.
Yeah.
We actually featured on ABC News. Well, I'd say Tim and Merlin featured on ABC
Yeah,
News.
you got a little feature.
I got a little feature. They threw me in there for a couple of seconds. But yeah, we're on ABC News, which was sick.
It's really great that ABC News picked up the last one standing challenge because honestly, they deserve so much recognition for what they're doing. And obviously at Harry's, it's what we try to do as well, as like highlight these people that are doing insane stuff. So it's great to see ABC pick it up and also highlight the fact they're doing something insane as well, you know?
Yeah, let's see if we can I'll pull up the feature that we had. We were so they did you see they put me as challenge co-founder, not
Yeah.
Harry's co-founder.
Challenge founder.
I was
not Harry's
I was
founder.
a little bit upset about that,
Yeah.
but that's all right.
Yeah.
Look, you can see here ABC.
Latest challenge.
This should be
painfully
playing through
simple.
you. Can you just check if that's playing?
Yeah.
out?
Run 1
see it.
kilometre
Oh,
on
yeah, Matt.
January 1 and add another K every day. Today's day 80, meaning almost back-to-back marathons. Tim and fellow ultra runner Merlin Gammon, who is crossing the Nullarbor,
Yeah, how
are the
bloody
final
good.
2 in the last
bloody
one
good.
standing
Look at Merlin
challenge.
ripping it
Now
up on the
it's gotten to
tarmac.
a point where you're just holding on because you're
Pretty
just
insane.
enjoying it too
It's so
much,
cool.
I think.
It's so cool.
I think I can be the last one standing.
If the daily distance seems ridiculous,
Anyways, you can watch that in your own time. But yeah, ABC, thank you for doing the feature. That was sick. They went out to Tim's house and Tim finished the run and then went straight into an interview. It's pretty insane to think that these guys are running 82 Ks yesterday, 81 Ks the day before. They've got to run 83 Ks today, 84 tomorrow. I don't really know when this is going to end. I don't know if you guys are in there, like when you think it's going to end, but
Do you think it will go to 100 days?
I don't know. Like, it's so hard to know. I mean, like, I've spoken more to Tim than I have to Merlin, and I'm definitely Tim seems like he's in it to win it.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't seem like he's
Yeah.
going to stop,
He's not going
which
to.
is kind of terrifying. And I feel like Merlin, although, like, you know, the guy's an absolute machine, but like, how long can you run without support, you know?
Well, yeah, if there's anybody that can do it, it's Merlin. And he's been doing that for months. Like, even before the last one standing challenge, he was doing that as well, wasn't he? So,
Yeah, he's been, so he started at Cape York, top of Australia, and then he worked his way down to, I think, Tassie or something. I don't know if did he go to Tassie?
yeah, he went to Tassie. Yeah.
He went to Tassie.
Yeah,
What, he
yeah.
just ran across the ocean, did he?
Yeah.
The Bass Strait?
He was doing laps of the ferry when he was on it. That's what he was doing.
Yeah, but he, maybe. Did you see, actually, speaking of, did you see that guy who posted a Strava run on,
Oh, yeah.
what was that? What did they
He
post
gave
that on?
up, he was doing laps of this, like, aircraft carrier. and just gave away this like military boat position to the enemy because he was just doing laps, and he just posted his Strava run. So there's like this big line across the ocean of his Strava run.
Oh, yeah, here
you
it
think he'd be
is.
smarter, surely?
Here it is, yeah.
Yeah, what's he doing?
So this guy, this military officer records his run on Strava and reveals location, which is just so good. So good.
Yeah.
I love that. You know, you got to stay committed, right?
Yeah.
Like,
But
if-
at the same time, how dumb can you be as well, you know?
I don't know, man. I feel like like I was only in Army Reserves, but like I always thought when I tracked a run around the Army base, I'm like, am I giving them the outline of the
In Australia.
Yeah.
I think you're pretty safe.
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
But also, that is a pretty legendary Strava run to have recorded on
Yeah.
your own Strava. I
He's-
wouldn't delete it. I would not delete it.
No one will beat that segment.
Yeah, yeah.
He will be the segment holder forever.
Yeah.
Literally
He just became
forever.
the local legend of the Atlantic Ocean.
Yeah. He would have copped so much shit. So much shit about that.
Yeah.
He would have been absolutely reamed. What's this? 458 on a ship is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally.
He was working as well. He
Yeah,
was working.
I wonder how it works though. Like, does your pace get sped up because the ship is moving?
Oh, true.
I don't know.
Wait.
You know
That's
what I
so
mean?
true. Strava's got to delete his run, surely.
I feel like
Fake
this
run.
this
That's like a line bike run, like an electric scooter run.
yeah, because you know how people track
Yeah.
their runs on like a plane, and then they get like there was all this Strava like got rid of all these different people's runs ages
Yeah.
ago because people were just tracking on planes on like
Yeah.
I don't know.
They
but-
culled like millions of them like not too long ago, didn't they?
They did. But yeah, anyway, back to that Merlin. So Merlin's been running across. He started in Cape York, went to Tassie, and then he started again, I think, in Melbourne, and he's running through to Perth. But like, you know, the thing is how long can you maintain that without
Yeah.
support? Like, I know it's admirable but I think when you get into these later numbers where you're doing 80, 90, 100 Ks, like you need a crew.
Yeah.
Or at least the crew's going to make a big difference. And Tim has a crew behind him. He's got his
Yeah.
family, he's got Ollie, he's got his partner, he's got his daughter. He's got these people. And I listened to his podcast on Monday and he was saying that they're like prepping, they're like mowing the lawns for him. They're doing all these things for him to help keep him in the fight. And I think that there's only so long that you cannot have that support.
Yeah.
And like, I looked at that video Merlin put out.
But this is the most craziest. This is the most like insane thing about Merlin is that he's been sleeping on the floor because he has a hammock, right? So he swings his hammock up when he finishes his run, but he's currently on the Nullarbor where there's no trees. So the guy's been sleeping on the floor in a bush, like after every run. It's just
Yeah.
the most insane thing. It's just crazy.
Look at this.
Look at him.
Look at these bananas, bro.
Yeah.
Look at these bananas.
Wait, look at the comments. One guy was like, imagine waking up next to some battered bananas and you're just as worse as they are.
Wait, where was that? Was that on his run?
yeah. No. It was on that one, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, was it? Oh,
Yeah,
let me find it. Let
yeah.
me find it.
Yeah, something about bananas being bruised and so is him.
How are you meant to beat a guy that sleeps in a bush then runs 82 kilometers
Yeah.
by having a loving family that support you and crew you? That's how.
Massage out your legs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, crazy. Or someone asked in here
Yeah,
what was.
look, waking up next to some bruised bananas as bruised as you.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I love that. I mean, yeah, it's pretty insane. Like the fact that he's going out, like he's been towing all of his own food the whole time. Like, I mean, the last few days especially, he said that he hasn't got a servo or anything. What's wrong?
Nothing. Carry on.
Yeah, you're freaking. Oh yeah, it didn't go live here. Sorry. Oh, bloody TikTok. We gotta let the TikTok fans. Yeah, TikTok's a whole nother conversation. But yeah, he's been carrying his own food, right, for ages. But especially the last couple of days, he was saying that he's not going to have a servo for like 1,000 Ks.
Yeah, that's
So
insane.
think about all the food he would have to carry. He'd be eating, he needs to eat 10,000. What's this? Najiska said, did you see yesterday's update? Oh no.
Wait, what was yesterday's?
Merlin. Yeah. So Merlin,
yeah.
I'm like ADHD out.
Yeah.
Merlin, yeah, I saw that Merlin got clipped or something. His trailer got clipped by a car.
Oh, what? Really?
Yeah, I'll see if I can find it.
So when Merlin was running on the highway, a car clipped his trailer.
Man, I didn't.
That's bad.
Yeah, I didn't listen well enough to be able to
Yeah.
relay it with confidence. But yeah, I know his trailer's cooked. Najiska, if you've got any info, feel free to dump it into the comments because that would be helpful for the rest of us that didn't pay enough attention. A truck, crazy. That's wild.
Scary.
But yeah,
That's got to be one of the worst things about running on those roads is those road trains that are coming by you close as. Like, that's got to be scary. So scary. Especially if you've not got any, like, headphones in and you just hear it.
you apparently when you run, like when you're running state to state,
Yeah.
you run on the side coming against you.
So you can see the traffic coming at you.
Yeah, which I mean, like I've done that before a little bit, and it was not the way I would want to do it.
No.
I just wanted to come past me, but
It's what? Well, bit of a tangent, but back in England, that's what I was told to do
back
as
in
well.
England, this is
Because
Australia,
apparently,
mate.
I don't know why, but I don't want to get
They
into
told you to do that.
No, because like when you're running with a car, it's like longer. It takes longer for the car to overtake you because you're kind of matching a speed. You're not running as fast as the car, obviously. But when you're going opposite, the car has less time to go. Is like quicker to go around you, so it's like less time near you. That's what I was.
Yeah, okay,
Anyway.
maybe. But yeah, what do you reckon? If anyone's following along with the last one standing challenge, who are you backing? Are you backing Merlin? Are you backing Tim? Why? I'd love to know. I mean, like, I just can't imagine, and I just keep thinking about it. Like, imagine running for 9 hours. And then you have to eat a soggy banana that's sat in he's not in like Tassie or something where like it's cool weather and stuff. He's running on the Nullarbor and he's got a little enclosed trailer where the sun is beaming into it.
Oh. Just imagine those bananas.
I mean, like, I go for like a 5K jog and I'm like, I don't know if I want to have this gel or if I want to have this. Like, I need, like, I want my choices of food. I want like some full palette spread.
I think I'm gonna put some frozen berries in my drink for my run today. You know?
Yeah, 100%. That's why I'm like, I'm worried for him out there because like, there's only no matter how strong you are, that's gonna weigh on you over time.
Definitely.
It's gonna weigh on you. And he would be feeling that now in like 83 Ks. And he's thinking to himself, yay, a soggy brown banana.
Yeah.
And he has to eat 10,000 calories. So I don't know. He's probably running pretty low on food too, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's insane. Like what they're doing is absolutely insane. So, I mean, the total accumulated kilometers across this challenge so far are like what 3,500 plus
Wait,
now.
so what for the last one standing challenge? What's the total accumulated kilometers?
I think they just did a 450 kilometer week, didn't they? Or are they on 500?
No, it was 400 and no, it's 500.
It'd be five. Oh yeah, it's 500 plus now.
500.
Yeah. So
plus, yeah.
this last week,
500. Yeah. Sorry.
what are we saying here?
Yeah.
Mate, you've actually put it out.
I put it out. Yeah. This last week and the last one standing challenge, they have done over 540 kilometers in the week, which is insane.
Yeah.
And this next week, they're going to be touching nearly 600 kilometer week.
Man, that's crazy. Also, to look at this as well, like they've done the same amount of Ks, but 66 hours on his feet. That's an extra 10 hours on his feet.
Yeah.
He's averaging like over an hour on per run longer than Tim. And his vert as well, like 4,800 versus 2,900. So you gotta think about this. Like if this was any other athletic endeavor, you would be thinking this is going to weigh the person down way more. And
Absolutely.
we're getting in. We've been in this elite stage for a while, but we're getting into like proper elite distances. And all those 1%ers are really, really, really going to make a big difference.
Definitely.
And I think that if you know, Tim, I'm very curious to see how Merlin goes over these next couple of days and how long it's going to go for as well. Like, you know, I don't know if we crack 100, we have to we need to organize something for these guys. Like there needs to be a business that comes on board to give them like thousands of dollars or something.
Yeah,
if you're a
100%.
business and you want to pay these guys, maybe we set up a GoFundMe or something. But like the craziest thing I think about this is like the prize for this first place gets on Hurt Camp for Search for Hurt, the TV show, which is a sick experience. Absolutely sick experience. You get flown around Australia, like free travel, free accommodation. You get to take on all these different fitness challenges and events. I did it last year and I co-hosted it. It was a really cool experience. And I know for me personally, if I was an athlete doing that, absolute dream come true. So don't get me wrong, sick prize.
Yeah,
sick prize.
It's a great prize.
But they're not running for $20,000, $50,000 either. They're not running for hundreds of thousands of dollars. The thing that I find so insane about this is that they're doing this for themselves. Like, it is a completely self-driven exercise, and they want to see how far they can go for their own personal reasons. And look, I'm sure the prize and the hurt camp thing plays into their mind a little bit, but I guarantee that is not the reason that they're waking up every single day, ultra after ultra after ultra. That's what's keeping them in the fight is their own personal desire to see how far they can push. And you got to really just love that shit, don't you?
You've got to eat it up.
Like, that's what it's all about. Like, that's what's Harry. That is what Harry's is for. It is what it is for. It fires me up even just talking about it. What do we got here? So it's actually...
Najiska just said what happened to Merlin, and I think we got to talk about that.
So a truck clipped his trailer, so his cart full of food, gear and everything now unusable. That is so bad. It's not like you can just swing down to the local Nullarbor servo and just go grab yourself a fresh can of Coke. Like, how does he, man, we're going to need to get Merlin here for next week's Hardcore Weekly or something. Like, the moment Merlin's out, we're flying over for a Nullarbor Hardcore Weekly.
Nullarbor Hardcore Weekly.
We got to get Tim on here maybe next week or something as well. That would be sick. Assuming if they're still going, we might have to wait another week.
We'll get them on as soon as it's done, but that's hectic for Merlin though.
Yeah. Oh, this is a good question. Bit of a sidetrack, but idea for doing a last man standing swim or cycle. I think cycling's got legs. We don't have a whole lot of swimmers on the app right now, so we probably have to wait a little bit for the swimming. And also the swimming ones are a lot harder to police, which can make it a little bit hard in like these really long distance athletic endeavors, because it's a lot harder to like police the stroke rates and stuff. It's a lot easier to police like heart rate, cadence, things like that with running. That's one of the reasons that we do a lot more running challenges is because we can actually enforce the rules a lot harder. The cycling one is really good. Like, I think that could work really well. I think down the track, we could definitely do a last one standing cycling challenge.
That'd be cool.
Where you ride, maybe you do like triple dip 5Ks at a time.
Yeah.
For like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Imagine the distances in that. That'd be crazy. Because people can bash out like centuries, can't they?
Yeah.
Easily. Like 100Ks is like probably not like
4 hours.
For the Harrys out there, that's not crazy.
Yeah, it's like, you mean just super rough, but like let's call it 25Ks for an hour.
Yeah.
So, a marathon is 100Ks. So you'd get, if you think they're at 80, that's double a marathon. So you'd be riding 200K in the city.
They're gonna run out of places to cycle. Like they'll be like cycling to Sydney just to get in the kilometers.
We actually put out a challenge ages ago where we said the longest ride wins. That was it. It was just the longest ride. And I think some guy rode like 500Ks, man.
500Ks.
Yeah. So yeah, I think it's on the cards. It's on the cards.
That'd be cool.
All right, look, this last one standing format challenge has really like opened up our like ideas on what we want to do, what we want to put out. And we really like this concept of like seeing how far people will go. The only thing with it is like, we still got to put out challenges that, everyday battlers can get after as well. Yeah. Because like,
it wouldn't be great if we just ran this challenge on its own. Obviously we've got a heap of other challenges that you can get into as well. But imagine if we just ran this challenge, then all of you guys watching are going to be like, oh, I want to do something. Like, it's firing me up. I want to do something. And there's nothing else to happen because this one is still happening.
And it kind of hijacks all the other challenges a little bit. Like, we've still got so many other challenges running right now. We haven't even had a proper chance to, like, really talk about them because no one wants to hear about it. They want to hear about the last one standing. And to be fair, that's all I want to talk about.
Exactly.
But yeah, what's this? When Merlin makes it to 100 kilometers, maybe someone could give him a shower. He doesn't need a shower.
He doesn't want to shower either. He just wants to eat up kilometers.
Is he showering? He wouldn't be. He wouldn't be. I've seen him wear the same shirt like 5 days in a row.
Yeah, you would though. You have to. Like, man, you're in it. You're in it. You're in it. You're not going to change up and put a new shirt on. Like, it's not worth it.
I don't know about you, but like when you do these like 24-hour plus or like these long ultra endurance things, there is nothing more disgusting to me than my own skin.
Really?
Like, I need to change clothes. Like, when I rode from Adelaide to Melbourne, yes, I know Merlin's better than me, all right? But I only had one. I was like, I'm just going to bring one pair of clothes and just wear that at the same time. I'll just wring them out on, like, a tap or something. Yeah. Worst decision ever. I hated it every second. Merlin's running in 40-degree heat in the same undies. Do you reckon he's inside-outing the undies, at least?
I don't know.
We should auction off his t-shirt. Yeah. How much? Maybe we should.
You can pay to get rid of him.
Maybe we should auction off Merlin's undies at the end of the challenge.
Yeah.
And then the money goes to Merlin.
And
then we'll use one of Tim's toenails as well. We'll get a little fetish collection. Yeah. Anyway,
That's
Hardcore
so
Weekly's
funny.
gone a bit unhinged,
It
but
has a
that's
little
all right. What's his that? He has great people behind him right now.
has
His
the
post said he's
Gauze.
got Gauze helping him. Gauze, like the Gauze, or just some Gauze? Is that like Phil Gore reference, Ryan, or what? What are we talking about here? You saying he has the GOAT of backyard ultra running crewing him, or what's the situation here? I need more information. Absolutely, right now. But yeah, what do you reckon? If you had to gun to your head right now, how many days?
100.
100?
100. 100. Surely.
I'm gonna be bold here. I'm saying 86, 87.
80s. Really?
I'm gonna go 87. 87. 80. Someone's out at 86. 87 for the win. This is the thing as well. What's crazy about this is like when someone says, "Hey, I'm not gonna do it," the other person still has to go back up an ultra marathon.
Yeah, that's really tough. So yeah, for those of you that don't know, the way this challenge ends is when somebody doesn't complete a run. For instance, if Merlin went out and just got 50 kilometers, Tim would have to finish his run that day to secure the win.
Yeah.
And then also Merlin would not have to then go after and then complete the run either. So if somebody didn't complete a run and somebody does, the person who completes it wins, obviously. So that's how the challenge is decided at the end.
Yeah.
It's worth obviously ironing that out. So
Wait. Breaking news. Chris Gore, who is Phil Gore's dad, is out there. And then Najiska's just said the whole Goats family. So the whole of Phil Gore's family is crewing Merlin. Watch out, Tim. Watch out, Tim.
watch out, Tim.
Merlin is coming. I changed it. I'm changing to 93.
Yeah.
I'm changing to
Yeah.
93.
The whole Phil Gore family is out there helping Merlin on the last one standing challenge, getting it done.
Hey, do you know what it means as well? It's like Merlin's going to get a little like glimmer of hope, and his morale is going to boost massively
Yeah.
because when he starts getting a bit closer to WA, he's going to start having like maybe a shower here and there.
Yeah.
He might be able to change his undies. He's going to get some. I saw someone dropped him off of water. The closer he gets, the more support he's going to get, and that's going to keep him
100%.
in the fight too.
Yeah. He's probably just going through like a tough part like that. It's probably the graph is probably like, he's going down and then now he's going to start to come up again when he gets closer to Perth.
Yeah, 100%.
Which is so cool.
Phil Gore is going to keep telling Merlin go one more. I did like that Phil did a little shout out for the boys as well.
Yeah, that was great.
Do you know, someone commented on that
and,
being like, "Oh, Phil knows who you guys are. How cool for you." And I was like, Phil actually did one of our first challenges.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like
That's
years
cool.
ago when we put out, like a year and a half ago or something when we were running the challenge, Phil entered. He was one of the people that entered
no way,
early on.
that's
I didn't even know who Phil Gold was until like
He entered.
King of the Hill days.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, like, I wasn't a like prominent running fan prior to
Yeah.
Harry's, right? Like, I liked ultra endurance, but not really running.
yeah.
Which is like when I now go run and I run like 6K, I feel like an absolute pathetic piece of shit.
I know. It's like your perception changes of like what's possible when you see people doing stuff like the amount of kilometers they do every day. It changes your
100%.
perception. It makes you feel that you can go, oh yeah, I could just run like 100 Ks, but it's like actually probably just can't do
It
that.
is. Actually, Alex and I were talking about this the other day. It's like how crazy everything is. Like right now, with all the people doing these insane challenges, has like normalized insane efforts.
Yeah.
So like I used to think like marathon, like pivotal, ultra, like that is endurance.
Yeah, that
and then
is.
since then, I'm like, you only ran 300 Ks.
Yeah.
Like,
It's so
and which is
funny.
kind of awesome and
Yeah.
also kind of messed up as well
Yeah.
because like. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is the bar raised so high, or are we just so ultra niche
just
into
so-
this like
so
little
cooked.
echo chamber of endurance? I don't know. I don't know. But yeah. Anyway, so what? Day 83 today. No runs have come in yet, but it takes them 9 hours, so we'll see what happens a little bit later today. We are moving on though. We got the Smoko 60 push-up challenge. So for anyone who doesn't know how that works, you have 60 seconds to do as many push-ups as you can. Every rep you get is one ticket into the prize. We've got insane prizes, $3,100 worth of gear from Anthem Workwear, made up of like cash and also actual like tradie gear that I've been using to mow the lawns.
Yeah, nice.
It's actually really, really good stuff. You guys have got today and tomorrow, I believe. Tomorrow's the last day to get an entry in. Now, if you've been entering, keep going. If you haven't entered, get one in. It literally takes you 60 seconds of push-ups. Merlin's out there not showering for 6 months. You can go and do 60 seconds of push-ups and get some entries on the board. Speaking of, we got a couple of little shout-outs for this. We were just looking at before... One second, my computer, got to work it out. We were just looking at it before. Some big shout outs for people who have basically done every day, not including today because we haven't seen them come through just yet. We've got Joel, Bailey, Blake, Andrew, Bryce, Jack, and Najiska. They've all banged 23 days, which is pretty sick. And who, sorry?
Ray.
Oh, yeah, and Ray. Sorry, Ray. I just dogged you like that, man. But yeah, insane. Well done. I mean, 60 seconds of work. I would expect nothing less from the Harry's community that they get this done most days.
Absolutely.
Ryan Davies, I know that you're in here. I don't see Ewan doing every day, so maybe work on that a little bit.
Yeah, come on, Ryan.
But yeah, like it's awesome to see you guys doing it. I know that like we have a lot of runners on here as well, so it's been cool to see you guys pivot. And still get after something regardless.
Yeah.
Which
Shout
is
out
sick.
to Bart Campbell. He has been doing the push-ups as well. Most days, he literally just rolled out of the last one standing straight into the push-up one as well. And
Yeah.
He doesn't do strength-based stuff, and he's just decided to do the push-ups to get better at it, which is cool.
Yeah, I think it's also worth addressing the leaderboard right now because I will just preface this leaderboard. We still got to go through and double check some stuff. So it is subject to some rep disqualification, but we have been checking sporadically throughout the challenge. And what's his name? Andrew Zhang, man. Honestly, this guy is so good. Like,
Machine.
I just don't even understand how he can do so many push-ups. He's done 1,747 push-ups since the challenge started. And you've got to remember, he's only had 60 seconds a pop to do it.
That's
so like that
crazy.
effort, like if we work that out, 1,747, let's just pull this up.
1747
divided by 30. Oh no, sorry, 23
23.
is he's been averaging just under 76 push-ups per 60 seconds.
That's
and do you know what's
crazy.
crazy? And this is the thing, is like when I first saw that, I was like, yeah, Andrew, you're cheating for sure, brother. We're going to have to go check that. No, the
Nah.
man's form is absolutely impeccable. It's actually disgusting how good it is. Let me see if I can pull it up for you. It is honestly insane. I don't know how well this is going to come through. You know what? I'm going to give up. It's not going to work. But yeah, honestly, you just have to take my word for it. We'll show you guys whenever we post the leaderboards and the winner videos. We'll show you. Andrew Zhang, absolutely amazing form. 76 push-ups average per minute for this last 23 days is nothing short of amazing. There's bloody Harrys everywhere, Henry. There's
Absolutely.
bloody
Harry's everywhere. Seeping through the gaps everywhere, you know? It's sick to see, though. And we'll be obviously wrapping that challenge up soon. So we'll announce, obviously, the winners soon for that one as well.
So next Hardcore next Hardcore Weekly, we'll do the Smoko 60 announcement, draw the winners. We got a few extra prizes as well. I've actually got quite a few extra prizes. I've got bucket hats. I've got running belts. I've got tradie pants.
Hell yeah.
I've got t-shirts, shorts, like everything you need to mow your lawns. Absolutely perfection. So we're going to give away the prize. We'll draw it as random as we do. First, second, third, drawn random based on the entries that you've got. And then we're also going to do a top performer for whoever got the top of the leaderboard, which, let's be honest, it's probably going to be Andrew. Yeah, and you've only got 60 seconds, so you can't actually really go beat him now because you just haven't done enough work, basically.
Yeah.
But moving on, we've got a very, very important thing we want to talk about, which is the next challenge. Now, this next challenge is like probably one of the best challenges we've ever put out in the entire Harry's existence. It is called Thinning the Herd, and I will explain it to you now. It is a very simple but brutal concept. And the way it works is you run as much as you can, Monday to Sunday, right? At the end of that week, we take the bottom 25% of the runners through the accumulation total, and we just wipe them off the board, right? So week 1, Monday to Sunday, we look at all the graph, we look at who's the bottom 25%, we take all those runners, get rid of them, gone, out of the challenge. They don't get any entry into any prize. It just is what it is, all right? If you make it through week 1, so let's say we start with 100, At the end of week 1, we have 75. The 75 people will go in the draw to win a prize from Ultra. Ultra's come on board, the brand, the shoes, you probably know them. They're giving away some shoes, tee, Ultra Experience flows. We're also backing it in with some other Harry's gear and some app subscriptions and stuff like that. So that's how week 1 works. Week 2, week 3, weeks 2 and 3 carry the same trend. So end of week 2, next bottom 25%, gone. End of week 3, next bottom 25%, gone. At the end of week 4, when week 4 starts, it's going to be a little bit different. So the way it works in week 4 is head to head. So, all right, let's say 100 start, 75 go into week 2, 50 go into week 3, 25 go into week 4. The 25 people, whoever runs the most in that last week takes the prize. What I love about this challenge is you have no idea. Like maybe you can see a little bit on the leaderboard, you can do a little bit of stalking, but you basically have no idea who's going to be running what. So you might go out and run 20Ks and you still might get in. But then weeks 3 and 4, you don't know again. So you've got to make a decision. How much am I going to run? How invested am I going to be into this challenge? Now, I will say to you, it is very likely that the first week people enter 1 or 2 runs because I see it all the time. They go and do a couple runs.
Yeah.
Maybe 1 or 2. And then they go, oh shit, I forgot to enter. Or I didn't go and do it. And then they get cut. So week 1, if you're consistent, you're disciplined, I reckon you're going to get in there like 40, 50K weeks, genuinely, right? Not even. I reckon you could probably slip through the gaps, through the cracks. I don't know. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is week 1, piss. For you lot that get around it and actually run, you're going to get through week 1 easy. Weeks 2 and 3 and 4, very different ball games. Yeah. So at least get your week 1s in. And then you're at least going to go into an entry to win the prize. Every week you stay in it. Margie's just jumped in the live stream. We'll talk about that in a second. So Margie's obviously going to win this.
Absolutely.
So every week, Nagiscus just asked, does the leaderboard wipe at the start of every week? No, it does carry over. The reason we're carrying it over is to confuse you. And we also don't have the ability of wiping it yet on the app because it's not a feature we've built. But yeah, it will stay live. So you'll see everyone's run. You'll see the top 10 people's runs in the leaderboard. And that's all you'll see. Yeah. So you'll have an idea of who these real heavy runners are going to be. But what we might do is, I reckon what we do, because we can disable the leaderboard. So I reckon what we do is we go like maybe 2-3 weeks. And then the week 4, I reckon we just cull the leaderboard, disable it. And then it's just, everyone just runs. Everyone just runs. So yeah.
If you were to do this challenge, how many kilometers per week would you run to try and give yourself the best shot?
All right. I have a very good idea because I see the numbers that come through. Yeah. Right?
Okay,
so I know consistently on challenges.
Maybe I should ask myself that question.
Yeah. Let me.
I don't know. So
what would you do?
I reckon first week I would do 30 to 40 kilometers a week, like for the week.
Yeah.
I reckon that's a good stable to get in. Second week, I reckon you got to go 50 plus minimum. Like,
yeah.
Just the fact that you don't know is crazy.
That's what I love.
I go 50 plus second week. Third week, you probably got to do I reckon 10K a day minimum for the third week.
Yeah.
Which is like a 70K week. Like, that's pretty heavy. It's pretty big. But it's also it's not crazy, but it's an hour of your day. It's still a good commitment.
Yeah.
I think. Then also if you, because it's the bottom 25%, even if you just make it to 30%, you're fine. You know?
Exactly.
And then you can save yourself for the final week where you're just going to do 200K a week or something,
So the final week will be hectic.
Yeah.
Absolutely no doubt. Because if the type of people that are going to get to week 4 in this challenge, they're going to be absolute sickos.
Could you imagine if you have some friends that are also doing the challenge? For instance, Nagisca, if I added you on Strava, for instance, just calling you out for the sake of it, I know you're a crazy runner. I see you.
I'm running 1 more K than it for sure.
Yeah. You post your run before me, and I see you on Strava. You did a 70K run. I'll be like, no, I've got to do a 75K run now just to beat it. You know?
Yeah.
So you're competing with your friends, but obviously you're competing with just the people that you know on Strava, but there'll be loads of other people that you don't know on Strava that might be running more than you, so you don't know.
100%. And the cool thing is we've got some really exciting stuff coming to the app as well. We probably won't make it in time for the Thinning the Herd, but after the Thinning Herd, we've got some really cool stuff coming through. So the app's going through like a massive, massive rebuild. That's why we haven't been dropping features. We haven't really been trying to push people to download it that much because we're just trying to fix everything. But one of the things that we've got coming up, we're just building it out. It's going to still take a little while, but we're bringing in GPS fitness wearable integration, which is going to be obviously a game changer, right?
Huge.
So how this will work in the future is you'll log your run on like your Coros or your Garmin or whatever. It'll automatically then go into your app and then you can just press accept and it will automatically, boom, put it in the challenge. So it's going to make challenge entries, that process a lot easier. So we're just going through a couple of tweaks like that, but when this app and where we're taking it, what you guys are going to see to make it easy for you is it going to be insane. And then once we fix these things, the prizes and the challenges that we're going to dial up are going to be off their head. We're going to double the prizes, double the amount of challenges, and we're just going to be spitting these out all the time. So there's going to be heaps to get after, and it's going to be way easier to get after it inside the app as well.
And the actual challenge formats as well are going to be so much more funner and engaging. Just like the funner, funner. They're going to be so much more engaging. Like this Thinning the Herd one is going to be great because like every week we're going to be announcing a prize every single week until obviously it finishes. Lasts for 4 weeks. We're gonna have a cull as well, so you're gonna know if you're in the cull or not. Like it's just so engaging. So it's I like. You know, the worst part about working for Harry's is not being able to take part in the challenges yourself.
It is actually in the legal agreement is that we can't we can't win the challenges.
Yeah,
we can still enter them,
part,
but we can't actually win it. And it also stretches out to our family and friends, which sucks.
Yeah.
But I mean, friends is quite an ambiguous one because like, where do we draw the line of friends? Like, Najiska, you're my friend. But like, does that mean you can't win?
Yeah.
I don't know. But like, it is.
I met them through Harry's though, you know, so it's like.
It's just family,
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure. But anyways. So Ray's just said, don't tell Tim and Merlin about this challenge. 100%. If they're still running, just everyone pack it up.
Yeah,
we'll just give them the prize and call it a day.
Yeah.
But
they could probably do with some new runners as well.
yeah, that's actually such a good point. Merlin must be burning through those. But I feel like he's got bigger fish to fry. He needs some snacks, bro.
Yeah,
that's what he needs.
Food.
He needs some treats. All right, so Thinning the Herd. Let's just Sunday kicks off. Wait, this Sunday? No, this Monday.
Just do a concise description of Thinning the Herd for the new people that have just joined.
You know, you want it for click farming, but
I do, yeah.
So Thinning the Herd kicks off on Monday, the 30th of March. Run as much as you can each week.
Nah, come on, you can do better than that. You can do better than that.
I'll do it later. I'll do it later. But in all seriousness, Monday it starts. Okay, so make sure that from Monday next week, every single run you do is in the app. As soon as you can do it, straight in there. Because when it comes from Sunday night, if you're not in there, you're gone. Regardless if you did the runs, if they're not in the app by the end of Sunday night, that's it. All right, so make sure a reminder goes on Monday. Once we have push notifications, we can send it out to you, but we don't right now. So just smash your own reminders and get them done. What is right? Remember when you ran 50 kilometers? Yeah, Henry ran 50 kilometers. It's also been about 2 months since he's run.
Yeah. I did like a 10K last week. That was kind of the only run I've done
good
since
on you,
the 50K. Yeah.
This is Harry's. Don't be
like,
bragging about your 10K over here.
Listen, I've done 50K. I completed it.
Yeah. All right. We got We got a segment. This is we did this last week, but we've cleaned it up and we've got some funny ones. The segment is called Would You Rather? All right. So the way it works is we're going to pose a question to you guys and to ourselves, and I want you to answer which one you'd prefer to do. So it'll be like run 10 kilometers a day. For example, the one we did last week, which we absolutely cop shit for, but run 10 kilometers a day for 30 days or run 100 kilometers in one sitting. So are we ready? Would you rather? Let's see it.
Let's get it cooking. These are going to be good ones, I reckon. I'm going to be interested to see what you guys have to say. So
yeah. Let's have a suss.
New segment. Would you rather?
Here we go. Would you rather?
3, 2, 1. Would you rather?
Would you rather run a full marathon in steel cap boots versus doing 500 burpees in a sauna? So option A, run a full marathon in steel cap boots. Option B, 500 burpees in a sauna. Let's hear it. What do you want?
Marathon in steel cap boots. Surely, I would do that. I would just sacrifice my feet. My feet would just be so cooked from that. You have to pick one, Najiska. You can't say neither.
You can't do neither. This is Harry's.
Yeah.
You have now. You're doing
Bar
both.
said A.
You have to do
okay,
both.
A.
I reckon.
A few A's.
Well, I'm gonna go B.
B.
I'm gonna go B. I'm gonna tell you why. It's gonna take me much longer to do a marathon in steel cap boots. Like my marathon time in itself is pretty shit. Don't ask in the comments. Don't ask. I'm not telling you. But 500 burpees in the sauna. I reckon I can get about 15 a minute. Every minute.
Got a couple of B's supporting.
Hey,
you here. Couple
the
of
B
B's.
boys. All right, that's good. That's what I want to hear.
Luke and Mika.
I can't see the profile picture, but I'm pretty sure I know who you are. But yeah, that 500 burpees in a sauna, I'm going. Let's go next one.
Imagine how much you'd have to drink though, just to not be dehydrated.
Yeah, also, like, we talking infrared, traditional sauna? How high are we cranked here? 80
We're
degrees,
talking
90
traditional
degrees?
Finnish sauna. Steam the hell out of it.
That would be so bad. All right, let's go to the next one. Would you rather? Next one. I'm going to go this. Oh, wait, sorry. Okay, here we go. Do last one standing every day. Oh, okay, wait. Let's read this again. Option A. Do last one standing, but every day is double. Day 1, 2Ks. Day 2, 4Ks. Okay, so it goes up in double. Or a normal last one standing challenge, but no music, no podcast, no talking to anyone while you run.
The double is crazy because
The double is
that
crazy.
exponential graph. Like within a week, you're doing what? Like what would you actually be doing in a week? You'd be doing something
I mean,
crazy.
I need
after
more
a week.
context. I need more context. Like,
I
firstly,
can't work out the maths, but I just know after a week the distance would be crazy. With
man, you get to what day?
Margie has said number A, obviously.
Number A, yeah, of course, Margie. Margie's like only double.
Margie's
only
like, I'm
double?
doing that next week, you know?
Only double. Yeah, yeah. I think I'd. Well, I mean, look, if option A is going to end faster, right?
Yeah.
And option
Yeah.
B, I'm still gonna go. I'm gonna go B. I'm going B.
We've had 4 people for B and 3 people for A, so it looks like A has won that one.
A. All right.
But I don't know. B, yeah, B's. I feel like I don't know. I've done a few runs without music because I wanted to try it out, and I feel like it is a bit better to run with no music. Like it's not.
Running with no music
It's
is
not a bad
fine
thing.
for like a little bit,
Yeah.
and like I could do a run with no music. That's fine, right?
Yeah.
I do a lot of my runs with no music, no podcast or anything, and I have no friends, so I don't have to worry about that. So the only issue is like when you get to like 30, 50, 60, 70 Ks, which I'm not going to get to anyway, but like not talking to anyone would suck.
Yeah, that would suck a little
It
bit.
would absolutely suck. All right, let's go next one. I don't know how many we've got. I think we've got 4 or 5. Oh, here we go. All right. Carry a 20 kilogram pack for every run you do for 6 months. Or B, only allowed to run between midnight and 4 a.m. for 6 months. Oh, this is
horrible.
That is a
That's
solid.
That's a horrible one.
That is a solid question.
Oh my
What do you
God.
reckon? What would you do?
I feel like the 20 kg pack because you'd just get used to it. Like surely you build up the strength. After
Yeah,
like
and you'd only have to run like 3 times, bro.
yeah.
Because it's
So-
6 months. Yeah, you only have to run. You only have to run a few times anyway.
There's no you don't.
Yeah, so like,
How often do you have
all right,
to run
let's-
in that one?
let-
You don't have to run at all.
all right, let's make it just for the sake of this. Let's
You
call
have
this.
to run once a day.
Let's Oh yeah, let's
5K a day.
yeah. Oh, I was gonna go like 3 or 4 times a week, but yeah, okay, once a day. Yeah, all right, if I had to do once a day,
For A and B, you have to do 5K a day.
A for sure.
Yeah.
A for sure.
I would probably do A as well because I feel like you'd build the strength up. And then
Yeah.
it wouldn't be that hard after a while because you'd already build the strength up.
A for sure. A for sorry. I'm just thinking about you running. A for sure. 100%. I feel like
We've got
everyone's
1B in there.
no way
Yeah,
1B.
yeah.
There's no way. I guess if you're like a night owl, right? Like, yeah.
Luke said, imagine when you take it off. Oh my God. You'd be like Usain Bolt when you take that off. That'd be
Yeah.
Crazy.
I mean, like the 20 kg pack's pretty heavy pack. Like
Yeah.
you're not running fast, that's for
yeah.
sure.
Bart said you only get 4 hours to run per day. Yeah. You obviously want more hours than that, don't you?
Yeah, also I don't want to I go to bed at like 8.
Yeah.
You know? All right, let's go next one. Next one.
That was good.
All right, option A, $10,000 prize, but if you DNF, you owe Harry's $500.
Of
Or
course you would put that one in there. You
B,
know?
free challenge, prizes of $50 voucher. I don't get it. Oh, so it's like,
okay, yeah. So
Okay.
like, would you rather have a less of a prize or?
yeah, I get what it's saying. So it's saying, so you pay to enter a challenge, but if you DNF, You owe $500.
Yeah.
Oh, camera's off, Henry?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, can you just fix that? Just 1 second. We're just having some technical difficulties. But yeah, I think for me personally, for 10, I would choose. Oh, the prizes. Would you rather pay to enter a challenge but know the prize is $10,000, or the challenge is free? We're back, Henry. Or the challenge is free but the prize is only $50. Let's hear it. I want to hear the comments. So 10. Yeah, sorry, I just cut out there bloody second. All right, are we back? You guys got me? Yeah, I think you got me. All right, cool. Let's hear it. Option A or option B? Would you rather pay to enter a challenge but the chance of $10,000 and you have to DNF? Or option B, it's off again, bro. Can you turn that back on? Yeah. Or option, I've absolutely cooked this. We're just going to move on through this one while Henry sets this up. We're coming back in a sec. Henry's just fixing the camera. Next one is option A. Run 5 kilometers every single day for a full year, no rest days, no exceptions. Or option B, run a single 200-kilometer ultra with 3 months to prepare. This is actually a pretty solid question. So let's hear it. What are the choices from you guys? I personally... I would definitely prefer to do option B, run a single 200-kilometer ultra with 3 months to prepare. But 200 kilometers is actually like a pretty hectic distance, and 3 months to prepare for a 200-kilometer ultra if you don't have an extremely good base is a pretty problematic situation. I would not want to be in that. Anyway, chuck it in the comments. Option A, run 5 kilometers every single day for a full year. Or option B, run a single 200-kilometer ultra with 3 months to prepare. Henry, man, this is live right now while you're fixing this, just so you know.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Both B, more Strava kudos. I assume you mean for B. Oh, yeah, for running too. Yeah, of course, Ryan is chasing the Strava kudos. Option B, you have 3 months. Chelsea and Ryan, you have 3 months. I can't wait to see it. Yeah. Chelsea's going to do 200 kilometers at King of the Hill. All right, Chelsea. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to see it.
Let's screenshot that.
All right, Henry, I want to hear it from you. Run 5 kilometers every single day for a full year, no rest days. Or option B, run a single 200-kilometer ultra with 3 months to prepare.
Single 200 kilometer ultra.
That's crazy.
But I feel like
why? I want to know why.
Because I feel like that is more of an achievement than just doing 5K a day.
I don't know. Do you know, this is the thing. This comes up a lot, right? Which is like, what is harder subjectively, obviously, but like what is actually harder? Because I would say option A is harder in general because like depending on who you are, right? There's always different baselines and whatnot. But I'd say for the average weekend go-getter, option A would be harder because you have to do it every single day.
Yeah.
Right? Where like option B, it's like this big pivotal thing that you train for. You have so much motivation. You're like working super hard towards it. And then, it ends.
Yeah, that's why I chose B.
Yeah, cool. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, I think we got one more and that's it. No, we don't. That's it. That is the last one. All right,
What do you guys reckon? Did you enjoy that segment?
Yeah, I feel like that was
a good one.
Would
I
you
like that
rather
segment.
staying, I reckon.
Yeah.
I like that would you rather concept. That's good.
It was good.
It's coming back next week. All right. Last one standing challenge. Get around the guys. Smoko 60. You got 2 days left, including today, and thinning the herd